What's going on, y'all? Your boy has been playing some indie games, demos to be specific, and I don't like to, hoard the goods for myself. I like to share with the world, so I'm gonna let you guys know 5 new up-and-coming indie games that you should check out. If you see something you like, put it on your wish list. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first game I want to mention is Jackal. This is a brutal top-down action shooter. This game is gritty, it is grimy, it is gory. You're going to be shooting people with guns. You got crowbars, bats, katanas, all different kinds of weapons that you can use. You got magic abilities that you can use in this game via some spells. You've got these nasty, just brutal takedown finishers that you can do. So it has a little more depth than your average top-down shooter. But I also like that there is like a story. It's a crazy story, but it's a story nonetheless. You play as this mobster, and you run around with, I think this guy's the god of death, and y'all definitely just run around killing folks. But the style, the flair, the artwork, also the cutscenes are well done, and the voice acting is really solid. This game is the total package. If you enjoy top-down shooters, I don't see why you will not enjoy Jackal. It has the fast-paced gameplay. It has the difficulty, but it just got that action. It got that nice, brutal top-down shooter action that I think you're gonna love. And yeah, if you like games of this genre, 100% put this on your wish list. This is due out in January 2026. Cannot wait to play this. So the next game I want to talk about is Ball Pit, and I'm just going to let you know, go ahead and get your jokes off now. I'm going to be using the word ball a whole lot in this description of this game. But in Ball Pit, you drop into this pit because you're trying to get to some treasure. But unfortunately, you got to take out a bunch of enemies on the way there. And to take them out, you play what just feels like a very addicting arcade game. And you start shooting these little balls at the enemies. But what's really cool is, it starts with just a little standard little ball that's bouncing around off the walls. But eventually you're going to get some abilities, and this is where it gets extremely fun and chaotic. You're going to start getting like different little elements on your balls. You'll have special balls that you can shoot. And as you keep upgrading while you're in the pit and collecting XP, you're going to be able to fuse certain like balls together. That sounds crazy, but you'll get to fuse some of the balls together, and they start doing some crazy combinations. And you'll have fire, ice, thunder. My favorite is the laser, but there are just so many different kinds of effects and statuses that you can have that makes this so fun and chaotic. And then the other half of the game is you taking the resources that you've gathered in the pit to go back to your base. And you need to craft and do things to build your base up, because that is where you're going to unlock other characters and be able to just farm other things that you need to continue to progress. So the game is kind of split into two. It's the base building crafting part, and then there's the ball pit part where it's just super chaotic. But man, this game is so much fun. It is really addicting. I can see this being a sleeper hit. This is definitely one of those games that I feel like you're gonna play in between time. This is one of those you can quick put it up, pick it up, put it down. But man, no, this game is really good. This is going to be out on October 15th, 2025. So put it on your wish list. Check it out. You'll have a ball playing it. Moving right along, let's talk about Motorslice. This game has just a good vibe to it, man. Something about the vibe of this game really grabbed me. This is I guess you could say kind of parkour / action platformer, but it just has this really chill aura about it. Now you're gonna be playing this main character P. She runs around with a chainsaw cutting up Tonka trucks and construction vehicles. She also has her trusty perverted android who I don't know what his real mission is, because he be looking at things that are not related to the mission. He's looking at cheeks. We see what he's doing. But you can talk to him in the game. He has some very wild text options. But yeah, you run around, you run off walls, you're jumping across platforms, you're doing parkour things. And you're engaging in combat with these construction vehicles. You can kill them in one hit, and you can also die in one hit. But something about just the vibe of this game really works. And it's not even really my style of platforming. I like my platformers to be a little more tight and concise, and this is more on the floaty side, but it gives it more of like a cinematic feel, I guess you could say. But just something about the vibe of this, the way the mega structure looks mixed with the soundtrack. I don't know what it is, but this game just has a certain aura that once you get used to it, you just kind of get into a flow, and it just kind of clicks, man. I really enjoy this, and I really, really like the boss fight at the end. Not a typical boss fight, but I actually like that it was not a typical boss fight. So I'm really looking forward to this, man. This comes out. Didn't have a definitive release date, but I saw some late 2025, some saying early 2026. But either way, check out this demo, and if you like what you play, put it on the wish list. Motorslice, I don't know if it'll be for everybody, but I think for the people that it vibes with, it's really, really gonna vibe with. Hey man, I gotta highlight a beat 'em up when I can, because the beat 'em up renaissance is in full effect. I love just the resurgence of good beat 'em ups, and Pizza Kid seems like it's about to be another one that you're gonna want to play if you're a fan of this genre. Pizza Kid's out here throwing hands and feet. He's pulling off combos. This game is dope, man. The combat, the sprite work, the artwork, the animations, this game is just beautiful. It looks so good. The hits feel chunky. This game is just, if you like beat 'em ups, there's no way that you won't enjoy this. And I like that the combat is a little more in depth than your average beat 'em up. They do have actual inputs for some moves, so he has like special moves that he can pull off, and there are other moves that are tied to the meters in the game. So there's a special meter and a stamina meter, and you have certain moves that are tied to those. So you can't spam those endlessly, but just being able to pull off those moves with inputs adds some extra depth to the combat. There's a cool mini game that you can do in the demo. So they have mini games throughout the stages. I did the basketball one. I was very bad at it. It was terrible. Lots of bricks. Lots of bricks. Lots of bricks. But it's cool. I'm glad it was there though. Had a good time. But nah, man, this game is fire. Oh, this is good. If you like beat 'em ups, like, there's not much to sell you on, man. If you like beat 'em ups, play Pizza Kid. Download the demo. Put it on the wish list. It has a Kickstarter and a website. I'm gonna try to remember to put that in the description. But yeah, nah, Pizza Kid, this is heat. If you like beat 'em ups, play it. So I wanted to use this opportunity of playing these different little demos to expand my horizons. So I tried a cozy game. This is a cozy survival game called Burrow, where you play as this little mouse who lives in a burrow underneath a tree, and he's trying to build his home back up after some rather sad events, actually. The game has a really sad story, but I'll let you see it if you decide to play. But, you know, you go around, you craft items, you chop up wood, you chop up little branches, you gather rocks and, you know, leaves and whatever else it is you're finding out in the wilderness, and then you bring it back to your home so that you can fix it up, because your house is kind of in shambles. And, you know, as you can fix up things in your house, that allows you to craft more items. So you are in the winter, so, you know, you got to knit yourself a nice little warm hat, a little warm coat, and, you know, things like that to kind of keep yourself, you know, going. And of course you got to get yourself some food, because you can't starve. But, you know, I didn't know cozy games could be stressful. It's stressful for me because I'm not good with inventory management. So this game was actually kind of stressful for me. Me and the little mouse homie passed out twice because I was in the cold, and I ended up running out of health because I forgot how to get back home. It was terrible. The game's pretty good though. If you like cozy games, I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy this. It has a really nice art style. The music gets rather intense when you're about to fight. I thought that was really interesting, even though the fights are not intense at all. But the music, it's like some Metal Gear Solid type music when you're about to cut up a bug. It's really wild. But no, this is a cool little cozy indie game. I'm just not good with inventory management. But I ended up, you know, making my way. I crafted some things, made myself a nice little warm hat, little coat, crafted myself a bed so he could have somewhere to sleep. And I ended up fixing a little bridge that you got to fix in the game. So, you know, I had a decent time. If you like cozy games, check this one out. It'll be cozy for you. It was just stressful for me. Bonus game. You know what else I've been playing? Not a demo, but Hades 2 1.0 is finally out. Played the early access for 70 hours. Now I'm playing the real thing. This game's amazing. It's so good. It's so good. This is for sure going to be my game of the year. Just wanted to throw this out there. Boy, this game is good. But if you want to see me play indie games and other games as well, check me out on twitch.tv/Serial Sensei. If you want to see some more videos like this or just reviews of games in general, check the back catalog. We talk about a lot of indie games and just other obscure games on this channel. But that's all I got for today's video. My name is Serial Sensei. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay hydrated. And I will catch you on the next one.